Juarez, ball back from Rogers, put quite a burden on Pearce. Juarez, Vela, looks, slips it into Dos Santos, muscles his way in, penalty!
I see Heaps, he's shaking his head. He thought he got a bum deal here, but you could feel that Mexico was picking up. The way they're moving the ball, the way they were supporting, and who does it come through? The feet of Carlos Vela. He plays into Giovanni Dos Santos. That's difficult from that angle to see. There's the shirt grab right there.
It's
just
so
a little
slight.
tug, yeah.
Not a penalty in my books. Not a penalty in my books. But the United States have to live with it. Mexico have missed 2 penalties. One was converted on a follow-up effort. Gerardo Torrado puts Mexico in front. To the delight of the 70,000 here at Giant Stadium.
I see the face of Vasco Aguirre. He made the introduction of Carlos Vela, who made an immediate impact. Mexico playing with more vigor, better ball movement, good short approach right here, excellent strike from Torrado. Unfortunate for Heaps in the United States. I agree with you. And you see Zach, the goalkeeper coach, and Bob Bradley trying to lift the Americans, because it does feel like Stadio Azteca at the moment. The opportunity from Dos Santos and the feet of Carlos Vela. Both of them roaming into the spot, looking for the opportunity and the hole. Going back. Oof, huge explosive movement from Vela. You see the way he took off. This one.
Oh, these traps are not working. The United States defense in shambles right now. Vela. Perkins. Not that time. Giovanni Dos Santos cleans up the mess in front. Mexico are up 2. They deserve to be right there.
I see that everything's coming apart as the Americans are trying to push and chase this game. We just spoke about it 5 minutes ago, that all 3 lines, the compactness went away, particularly the 2 wide defenders. Pearce, and right here it's Heaps. Look, he's nowhere to be found. 2 central defenders get caught. Vela comes, he's going to cut like this, like a razor right here. He has the presence of mind just to slot it over. Dos Santos right at the doorstep, follows through, reacts in between the 2. Perkins makes a good deflection initially.
Christopher, have you seen anything like that? It's like the gas tank went on empty.
Yeah.
The traps never worked. 4 times Mexico got behind that U.S. defense. As watertight as they have been, for 5 minutes, it all fell apart. Cup qualifiers look left for dead, and how things have turned for them in just a few weeks. The CONCACAF world order is being set again. Vela! It's in! And Mexico have taken the United States to the woodshed and tied them to the whipping post. 3-0.
This is an amazing goal, and you got to give credit to Torrado. He took a hard challenge from Beckerman. He releases Giovanni Dos Santos. We talked about this is the player. He just slots it in behind the central defense, and look at this cool finish right here from Vela at full speed. He has the presence of mind, exquisite touch, places it right in the far post. But Dos Santos, Torrado to be able to keep his feet and release Dos Santos going forward, and these 2 are just in the zone.
Painted green tonight. Vela onside, make it 4. Jose Antonio Castro, the 4th different goal scorer for Mexico. Brian Ching wants to get his team together and have a word, as they have just waved the white flag.
There's the space we're talking about through the central midfield, just slotting little diagonal surge. Perkins is coming out to pressure, and here's the surprise as he's moving left, just slotting right. The field's open. Comes through the feet of Vela.
Well, the United States have allowed more goals in this game, or in this half, than they have allowed in the entire.
These might become a reality. You know, if you put in Landon Donald and Dempsey, a few of the players, Tim Howard, I think Perkins has been great. It's been difficult what he was up against because these were 100% opportunities one-on-one.
Vela. Franco. Oh, boy. 5-0 Mexico. Franco, the 5th different goal scorer in the 90th minute. The horror. The horror.
I tell you, see the way Mexico's running, even after the 5th goal. Vela's sprinting back, Santos. Franco's got pepper in his feet. You know, he's got his eyes on the goal, and they're still looking to push forward. It's been a great second half for Aguirre in Mexico.
Mexico's 5th Gold Cup, and most impressive one yet. It's over. An unbelievable second half from Mexico as they put the United States to the sword and leave a bloody mess. Mexico are your 2009 Gold Cup champions. What more can be said?
Too much for the young Americans tonight.
Too much. The U.S., believe it or not, the upper hand in the first half, which ended scoreless. Quality move, Guillermo Franco coming to the U.S. bench and shaking hands with Bob Bradley and the fallen Americans. We got a lesson here, no doubt about it. And Mexico resuscitate their soccer culture with the result no one's...
And it was just impressive the way Mexico was playing when the game opened up in the second half. I mean, the fluidity of their play, the passing, the intricate, exquisite movements and interchanging when they had their best players on the field. You knew that they were going to come with a strong game. But for 45 minutes, the United States did extremely well.
Well, Steve Bell's standing downstairs right now with Brian Ching.
Thanks, Max. Brian, obviously a very evenly played first half. Things sort of fell apart there in the second half. What went wrong?
I think we ran out of legs, to tell you the truth. It's been a long tournament, a hard tournament. And a lot of young guys, and we didn't. It's a lot of games for a lot of guys pretty quick. So I think we fell apart mentally. I think once they scored, we let down a little bit. And give credit to them. They finished the opportunities.
Troy made some nice saves back to back in a row, but it looked like there was a little confusion on the offside trap.
Yeah, I think we just got opened up, and I think. Maybe lack of experience in some big games that, we kind of lost our cool a little bit there, and they got in a couple times behind, and, it's frustrating. I don't know what else to say. It's frustrating.
Finally, you're a veteran player on the team. Looked like a nice moment there after one of the goals. You got the guys together. What'd you tell them?
I told them let's not let them score again. Obviously, I guess we didn't get the message, but frustrating, a little embarrassing, but plan is we get another crack at it in 2 weeks, and it's going to be a different ball game.
Appreciate you stopping over, Brian.